show you has not been made public.
Concorde 2701, I assume you're missing passengers too?
That's affirmative, Concorde. What's going on?
I don't know, but it's everywhere.
Say again?
Guardia, Orly, lost air traffic controllers, missing flight crews, planes down all over.
We are continuing to receive both national and international reports. It's not yet known if this mass disappearance is an isolated phenomenon or if further disappearances can be expected. We simply don't know what we're dealing with.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Peter McCullum. Welcome to Views. On tonight's show, we have several very distinguished guests. First is a leader in ecological research at City University, Dr. Claire Holt. Next is Dr. Edward Wilkins of City Evangelical Church and Chair Emeritus at Alpha Theological Seminary. And last, but certainly not least, Dr. Jason Hirsch, President of APET, the Astrophysics and Extraterrestrial Research Foundation. Tonight, the topic that is still on everyone's mind: what happened to all of the people?
Steve.
There's absolute bedlam here. As you can see, flying over the state freeway, trying to get a handle on just how much damage we're experiencing. And it's not just damage, Richard. There seems to be a tremendous amount of confusion. There's accidents literally everywhere. Trucks and cars stop. It certainly is hard to explain just what is going on.
Gaia, as I refer to Mother Earth, is a living organism endowed with great power to support life or extinguish it. I believe this was Gaia's way of cleansing herself of the negative influence of overpopulation. The only belief that has ever done any good in this world is secular humanism. The Judeo-Christian tradition has done nothing but thwart scientific pursuit and enslave millions of people's intellect.
This is the kind of thing we've been witnessing since just a few hours ago. In case you've just joined us, this is WNN's continuous global coverage of what can only be described as the greatest disaster or possibly attack in human history.
Pandemonium is the only way to describe the scene here. People have basically just gone crazy. They've run out onto the streets in a state of panic. The corner of Main and Broad, usually a quiet meeting place, is typical of a city and world gone mad. This scene on Cooper Street is an example of thousands of small accidents. People have vanished, but as you're seeing, their vehicles haven't. All over the city, the story is the same. Motor vehicles on fire, in accidents, and like this bus, abandoned when the driver disappeared.
With the sudden disappearance of literally millions of people, the entire planet is experiencing fear and confusion. Tears are flowing and tempers are flaring as people search for answers. Looting and rioting is rampant everywhere. The police simply cannot deal with the magnitude of panic that exists. Fires burn out of control in homes, apartments, and factories where it is suspected that the sudden vanishing of people everywhere has resulted in everything from stoves to welding torches being left unattended. This filling station was destroyed when an unmanned vehicle collided with the pumps. Highways are plugged with accidents caused by moving vehicles whose drivers seem to have just disappeared. "17 people were killed on a mountain road in Venezuela after the driver of this bus simply ceased to exist."
Well, that's a very interesting theory, Doctor, but there have also been many who reported seeing UFOs abduct these people en masse. In the past 2 decades alone, over a third of the pre-event population of the United States believed in UFOs or reported being abducted.
Now, some speculate that this is a new technology that has been harnessed as a result of nuclear research, while other sources suggest that this is our first close encounter with new forms of intelligence against which we may have no defense. It's uncertain what has brought about the catastrophic events we're witnessing. There is still no explanation forthcoming. It seems that all efforts around the globe are aimed at trying to control and stabilize the situation.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier today, the crew aboard Space Shuttle Explorer confirmed visual contact with one, possibly two objects of some kind. Further observations have confirmed that although we are uncertain of its origin, it is definitely not a craft of our own. We now have a radio contact with Explorer.
Fear has launched the greatest mobilization of military force that the world has ever seen. All over the world, skies are filled with fighter aircraft patrolling their respective borders. Military sources have reported that all nations are at their highest states of readiness, but against an undefined enemy.
In other news, the Global Council of Nations continues.
However amusing these anecdotal reports are, there's hard scientific evidence.
Both of you are wrong. It was an event foretold thousands of years ago by the prophets of the Bible. It's called
rapture, meaning everyone vanishes.
Here is what we do know. At 4:59 Eastern Time, millions of people literally vanished off the face of the earth, both from this country and from around the world. We have not yet heard any official comment or explanation, but an announcement is expected shortly from the President of the United States, who it is believed has been whisked from a campaign stop in Dallas, Texas, to Air Force One.
Those are old scriptures, Doctor, and not dissimilar to other cultures of the same period.
Science has validated the Bible time and time again. God has fulfilled a major prophecy before our eyes.
At 7:23 this morning, everything you knew about the world changed. The estimates of the missing are now in the hundreds of thousands. Nationally, reports are in the millions. Worldwide, we have no idea.
Lively discussion tonight. We'll be back in a moment to Views.
Come out, dear. Are you hiding from Mama? Don't hide from Mama.
Come on, Mike. Quit kidding around.